everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today I have this week's F1 news update, or should I say, pre-season testing roundup. Because yes, as of now, pre-season testing is over. However, from my point of view, we haven't had day 3 yet. This is Thursday for me still, so we haven't actually seen the third day yet, but from what I've seen so far, it's going to be an interesting year. Red Bull seems to be a little bit closer to the rest of the grid this year, so I'm curious to see how that's going to pan out through the season. Of course, we have Ferrari, McLaren, Aston and Mercedes all kind of clumped together with only like a tenth or two separating them, so that's going to be damn interesting. Although that is in testing trim, because it has been revealed by Mercedes that they haven't actually whapped up the power as much as they could. Like, they are currently doing long runs rather than focusing on performance, so they haven't whacked up the power as much as they can. So they have said that will change next week in the Bahrain Grand Prix. But yeah, the Mercedes we've seen in testing is not representative of the Mercedes we're going to see in the season, so that's pretty exciting for any Mercedes fans. Of course, Red Bull, as I said, have done quite well. Also, they have led the first day, didn't lead the second day, but actually went to Ferrari with Carlos Sainz. So I'm curious to see how that goes. We could see a bit of a repeat of 2022 of Ferrari versus Red Bull. Or we could see a repeat of 2021 with Mercedes versus Red Bull. It's a little bit unclear. It does seem that Ferrari have a bit more power, I think. And we know Mercedes does as well. And I wouldn't be too surprised if Red Bull does also. And by the way, it looks as if they've cracked the thin side pod approach. I don't know how, but they have. However, that could change after Japan because they have said that they will be going to what is basically the zero pods design from Japan onwards. So, we'll see. Yeah, right now it looks as if it's going to be Red Bull versus Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes and Aston Martin. So, Red Bull have a lot of work to do this year to hold that many teams off. So, they're probably going to be looking at Sergio Perez under a massive microscope this year. Because as we know, last year he had quite a bad drop-off in the middle of the season, and it took a long time to recover from that. And that's something that they really can't afford this year, especially with 4 whole teams right behind them. They cannot afford that this year. So, Perez may be under a massive microscope this season, but we'll have to wait and see. And now I've seen all the liveries out on track. I love all of them. And also, I've just realised, the Visa Cash App RB car is literally a Toro Rosso livery. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if next year they actually rebrand the team again to Visa Cash App Toro Rosso. I'm not going to be at all surprised. But yeah, love all the liveries, and I really can't wait to see how things go next week at the Bahrain Grand Prix. I just can't believe we're this close to the start of the season already. Like, this is nuts. But yeah, that's going to do it for this very quick video on this F1 pre-season testing roundup. So please, like the vid, sub to mine Roxanne's channel, her link's down in the description, my button is down there. Please click those. And then the bells to get both sets of our notifications. Comment as well, because why not? And let me know what you thought of this pre-season testing, and how you think things are going to shake out next week at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Do you think things might change up once the teams whack up the power a bit on their cars? Who knows? Once you're not to, please follow me on my social medias. They'll be down in the link tree in the description below. That is going to be Roxanne's website, of course. And lastly, please do share the vid with all your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Well, actually, it'll be either the Astoundcast or the Astoundcast Substitute. Goodbye!